Congratulations, Ryan. Obviously 4-0. It's got to be a pretty good position that you guys find yourself in at this point.
Yeah, it's still very, very early in the event. So every win you can get, obviously, is a step closer to making those playoffs. So we're happy with where we're at, but by no means is it the end of the road yet.
You have to be pretty happy with how games have been turning out for you in your favor. It seems like that you guys have really got a grasp of the ice and really just a good hold on everything so far.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great anytime you can get a few quick games, especially with such a long, grueling week. This is a marathon, so as much energy as you can save over the course of the 8 days, we'll take it. And going forward, we just got to keep trying to learn the ice, because it changes from time to time. So we're just trying to keep as patient and understand as much what's going on there as possible.
You know, as you mentioned, it is a marathon, so having these days where you only have one game can help a lot. How do you guys kind of regroup and really get focused now?
Well, now it's just, honestly, let's go eat and get some more rest and probably watch a bit of the night game and then get a good night's sleep. That's all you can do, is just get as much rest and keep yourself hydrated and well fed as possible, and try and come up with as much intensity as possible.
You guys pay a lot of attention of what's going on in the pool right now and seeing some of the other competition that's out there?
No, I haven't, to be honest with you. We're very focused on what product we're putting out on the ice, and I think right now we're getting a pretty good passing grade, so we're just going to keep trying to concern ourselves with us and how we're throwing the rock.
You know, there's been a lot of talk about how Adam has joined the team as coach and the mental performance and that side of things. How has that helped you personally?
It's great. We have two sports psychologists, so we have Arthur Perlini back in Sault Ste. Marie, and we also have Adam. Just bringing him on, it just keeps everyone in check. It makes you really try to understand your emotions and your mindset going into each game. So we're hoping that over the course of a week, where normally things have broken down for us as we got to the playoffs, that we're going to be a little bit more prepared once we step into those playoffs.
Oh, congratulations, Brendan. That game was a little less exciting, but that might have been a little good thing, and without having to worry about coming back from behind.
Yeah, I think that's what we needed, especially after the game last night. We needed a game where we just went out there, played a solid game of curling, and walked away with a win. So.
How did you guys bounce back from that? Did you have a little bit of a discussion afterwards, and what did you find that really helped you in this game?
Well, games like last night are always a lot easier when you're on the winning side of them. So it's always easier to go back, figure out what went a little bit wrong, and figure out what you're going to do tomorrow. It's a lot harder when you're on the losing side of those games. So we were in a pretty good place last night. We felt like we played a great second half of that game, and I think we took that momentum into the game here today.
This event is quite the marathon, so every win is very important early on.
Oh, for sure. The win last night is just as important as a win on Thursday or Friday. So as far as we're concerned, that was huge. So was the win today, and hopefully we can rack up a few more here before we head into the next round.
Congratulations. That's 2 in a row for you guys. You got to feel pretty good about how that went.
Yeah, we're feeling pretty good. That's our 11th game together as a team this year. So we're pretty happy. Our games are getting better and better. We're starting to do the little things that we need to do to stay in tough with the teams that we played. I know that Manitoba team, they had a tough one today, and I know that they'll be back on top in the next game tomorrow morning. But we had some good throws, and they had us on the run, and we hung in there, and we got a little bit fortunate at the end.
As you said, 11 games of experience. So what were the expectations heading into the week?
Well, we wanted to be very competitive with every team, including the cream of the crop, which I call them, Manitoba and Wild Card and Northern Ontario. And we started off rough against Quebec. They played well, but we just seemed to get better and better as the week went on, and our guys are throwing really well. So it's nice to be able to just go back in the hack and feel comfortable about just throwing my rock and focusing on that.
Right, Kirk, I wouldn't call that a bounce back necessarily, but you had to feel pretty good after scoring 4 and then giving up the 3 there.
Yeah, that sucks. I mean, it happens. It was just, we weren't that sharp today, but we weren't that bad. They were pretty good, and we knew coming into this thing you're going to have about 3 of those games that you just got to grind out, and that was one of them there. So all great stories come with a few wins like that. I mean, I think Quebec's been a thorn in my side at the Briers over the years. I'm not sure if I've ever actually beat them in the Briers. So that might be my first time. So they always come out to play against us. But we made a couple big shots late, gave us a chance to win. It was pretty exciting.
You've had a lot of close games, then a lot of big shots to get that. How important are these really close games going to be later on in the week?
Oh, huge. I mean, the pressure is just going to mount as the week goes on. And the experience that you get out of those big games is unlike anything else. You don't get that at the club at home. You only get it at the Brier with 5,000 people watching and cheering and hanging on you every moment. So those experiences you only get when you get in the big game. So hopefully we can get a few more of those late in the week.